Hola amigos! Before we begin the second episode of our summer song series, we want to give a quick shout out to a few members of our Patreon familia.
That's right! We want to send out a big hola to our amigos Sarah and Andrew in Mount Vernon, Ohio. Hola amigos! You all live kind of close to where Evan and I used to live in Kentucky. And since you all are over there, we've got a special secret place to share with you. There's a tiny little island just north of you all on Lake Erie. It's actually in Canada, and it's called Pelee Island. It's a really magical place. Evan and I went camping there one time, and we brought our bicicletas and took a ferry over to the island. It was so much fun to go on all of our little bicicleta adventures. We hope you all are having a great verano or a great summer, and thank you so much for being such great listeners.
We also want to give a shout out to our amigos Absidy and Wyatt, their mama Crystal, their papa Andrew, and their perros Wilma and Barry. How's it going, amigos? ¿Qué tal? We recently sent you all some of our homemade Los Pollitos stickers. Did you all get them in the mail? We're so happy to know that you all are enjoying learning with us, and your support means so much to us. We hope you all are having a great verano in Colorado, and that you all have the chance to go on lots of nature hikes and climb those beautiful montañas out there. Muchas gracias, amigos.
Yeah, muchas gracias. And last but not least, I'd like to say a big hola to one of my virtual Spanish students, Ruthie, and her entire familia, Michelle, Sean, and Soren. I've been having so much fun getting to spend time with you during our lessons, and I think you're doing such a wonderful job learning Spanish. Your familia always makes me feel so welcome and cozy, and I really love our time together. Hasta pronto, amiga. I'll see you soon.
Thanks again to all of our Patreon supporters for helping support our work with Eat Your Spanish. We wouldn't be able to do it without you all. If you're interested in joining and receiving stickers, song downloads, special worksheets, and so much more, you can visit us at patreon.com/eatyourspanish. or click on the link in every episode description. Now on with the show. Hello friends.
Hola amigos.
How are you?
¿Cómo están?
I'm so happy.
Estoy feliz
To be with you.
a estar contigo.
Are you hungry?
¿Tienen hambre?
To sing and play.
A cantar y jugar.
'Cause on our menu,
Porque en el menú
it's Spanish today. Everybody sing.
Eat your Spanish, eat your Spanish, eat your Spanish with us today.
Did you say spinach? No, I said Spanish. Okay.
Eat your Spanish with us today. Eat your Spanish!
With Evan.
and Vanessa. Hola amigos.
Hello friends, me llamo Evan. My name's Evan.
Y yo me llamo Vanessa, and my name's Vanessa. We're so excited to be with you for episode numero 2 of the Eat Your Spanish Summer Song Series. Remember that playlist that Evan and I made for you all a couple episodes ago? If some of you haven't listened to it yet, you can click on it in today's episode description. Today we're going to be featuring another one of those special songs. Do any of you all have a guess which song it could be?
Let's see if you all were right. Drum roll, please. Today's episode is going to be all about song numero 5 in our summer song playlist, De Colores.
We can't wait to listen together. First, we'll listen to the song, then I'll explain what the words mean in English, and then finally, we'll all listen to it together one more time to see how much more beautiful and fun the song is now that we know what it means. De Colores is a really special song. It's one of the oldest Spanish folk songs in the world. So old, in fact, that no one actually knows who originally wrote it, but it's believed to have originated in Spain. It's one of the most commonly sung Spanish folk songs in every Spanish-speaking country around the whole world. I bet some of you amigos out there listening have probably heard it before too. This version is by a really wonderful singing group called Maria Fernanda y sus Amigos. We'll be sure to add a link to her whole album of all of her Spanish music for you all to enjoy. All of her songs are really uplifting and fun to listen to.
Well, amigos, are you ready to hear it? We're proud to present to you all De Colores, performed by
Maria Fernanda y sus Amigos.
De colores se visten los campos en la primavera. De colores son los pajarillos que vienen de afuera. De colores es el arco iris que vemos lucir. Y por eso los grandes amores de muchos colores me gustan a mí. Y por eso los grandes amores de muchos colores me gustan a mí. Canta el gallo con su kiri, 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 kiri. La gallina con el cara, 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 cara. Los pollitos con el pío, 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 pío. Y por eso los grandes amores de muchos colores me gustan a mí. Y por eso los grandes amores de muchos colores me gustan a mí.
Welcome back, amigos. Isn't that such a beautiful song?
It really is. It reminds me of going to school in Ecuador when I was really small. My brother's 4th grade class learned it and performed it at the school recital. I still remember him practicing the words in his room.
So, Vanessa, I'm really excited to know, what does this song mean in English?
That's a great question, Evan. The beginning verse of the song talks about how special it is to see all of the colors in the countryside in the springtime. And then they talk about a certain animal. I bet some of our listeners might know what it is. It's a pajarito. Does anyone remember what a pajarito is in Spanish? If you said bird, muy bien. The words de colores son los pajaritos que vienen de afuera are talking about all the beautiful colors of the birds that fly around outside. Ooh, and here's another one, amigos. The next part talks about the colors of an arco iris. Does anyone remember what the Spanish word arco iris means in English?
Oh, I know.
Yes, Evan, what's your guess?
Arco iris means rainbow. I remember it because that was Elsa's question from an earlier episode.
That's right, Evan. And amigos, if you all said rainbow too, muy bien. This part talks about the beautiful shining colores or colors of the rainbow or the arco iris. Then the next part of the song is kind of like the chorus of the song because it repeats in both verses. The words are Y por eso los grandes amores de muchos colores me gustan a mí, which means for all the big love brought by all of these colors brings me great joy. The next verse goes on to talk about a very colorful family of chickens and the sounds that each member of the chicken familia makes. So first they talk about the beautiful colores of a rooster or el gallo. And the sound they sing for rooster or gallo is kiri, 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 ki. Then they sing about the mama chicken or la gallina. And her sound is cara, 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 cara. And then last but not least, they mention los pollitos. Does anyone remember what los pollitos are? If you guessed, baby chicks. Muy bien. Then the sound they sing for the baby chicks is, that's right, pío, 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 pío. And that, amigos, is basically all of the words to the whole song. I love how this song's all about the beauty of nature in la primavera, or the springtime. There's so much to love about the world around us, especially when we take the time to go outside and appreciate nature that's all around us.
That's so true, Vanessa. Even just taking a little walk around the neighborhood can bring so much joy. I bet even now in the summer, or el verano, there are lots of colores outside to explore.
Yeah, I bet there are. Amigos, have you gone on a little walk outside in nature today? Maybe you can do that after this song. All right, amigos, now that we know what the words mean, are you all ready to listen one more time?
Here we go.
Campos en la primavera, de colores son los pajarillos que vienen de afuera, de colores es el arco iris que vemos lucir. Amores de muchos colores me gustan a mí, y por eso los grandes amores de muchos colores me gustan a mí. Canta el gallo con su kiri, 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 kiri. La gallina con el cara, 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 cara. Los pollitos con el pío, 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 pío. Y por eso los grandes amores de muchos colores me gustan a mí. Y por eso los grandes amores de muchos colores me gustan a mí.
That was so beautiful. I hope you enjoyed De Colores as much as we do. Now that we're done listening and translating all of our song lyrics for you, that can only mean one thing. Time to get our amigos Mrs. Elephant and Mr. Mouse on the phone.
I'm on it.
Hola, Mr. Mouse here. there too.
Mr. Mouse? Hey, buddy, it's actually me, Evan.
Oh, hi, Evan. Sorry about that. I was just getting myself a little midday snack to nosh on before the show. Oh, wait, is it already time?
It is. You and Mrs. Elephant are on the air in 10 seconds.
Say no more. Mrs. E, it's time!
Oh my goodness, my alarm didn't go off. Hold on, amigos. We'll be in there in a minute. Whew. Oh. Well, hi there, amigos. It is so wonderful to be with y'all today. I can't wait to hear from one of our special listeners.
So, Mrs. Elephant, who is our call-in buddy for today?
Today's special listener is Zelia. Zelia, what is your question?
Hi, Evan and Vanessa. My name is Zelia, and I want to know how to say curtain and window, both of them in Spanish. Bye.
Hola, Zelia. What a fantastic question. Mr. Mouse had a major cheese experiment in our cocina, or our kitchen today, so we had to open up all the windows and draw back all the curtains. Phew, that was a stinky one. Don't get me wrong, I love queso just as much as the next elephant, but Mr. Mouse joined a special Queso of the Month club, and when you get all those smells in one room, well, it's about enough stink to make a skunk turn green round the gills. Anywho, Mr. Mouse, these are some really fantastic questions that Zelia asked. How do you say window and curtains in Spanish?
Good questions. So window in Spanish is ventana, and curtains in Spanish are cortinas. Let's try saying window first, which is ventana. So repeat after me. Ventana.
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 Muy bien, amigos. And now for curtains, we say cortinas. Let's try saying that out loud all together. Ready, amigos? Repeat after me. Cortinas.
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 Cortinas. Great work, amigos. I wonder if you have ventanas or cortinas in your casas. I bet you do. I sure do love it when la clima, or the weather is warm and we can open up the ventanas and let all the fresh air in from outside.
Yeah, me too. What a perfect question for El Verano. Thanks for asking it, Zelia, and for being such a great listener. Yeah, thanks so much. And please tell your familia that Mr. Mouse and I say hola. Well, Mrs. E, now that we've answered Zelia's wonderful questions, that can only mean one thing.
That's right. It's time to sing the goodbye song. We sure hope y'all will sing along, amigos.
Adios, mi buen amigo.
Goodbye, my good friend.
Hasta luego.
See you later.
See you later, my good friend.
Adios, amigos. Goodbye, friends.
Hasta luego. See you later.
Thanks for listening to the Eat Your Spanish podcast. You can support our podcast by visiting patreon.com/eatyourspanish or by subscribing to it and leaving a review on Apple Podcasts. You can also find us on Facebook, Instagram, or on the web at eatyourspanishpodcast.com. Thanks for listening. Adios!